fabulous executive living bordering Oak Mountain State Park. Colleen and David Black, Keller Williams Realty, 356-5412. Call on Colleen.
This is the afternoon edition of the Weather Xtreme video. This is for Thursday, the 2nd of July, getting set for a long holiday weekend. Let's talk about the weather. We'll start with our Birmingham Sky Cam, looking at the old Iron Man up on Red Mountain, Vulcan, on a sunny summer afternoon. Boy, that's nice right there. Look at the Decatur Sky Cam, the water down below the Tennessee River. And from Gadsden, pretty much the same sky, partly to mostly sunny. Around the nation this afternoon, again, a trough over the east, and that's keeping the weather somewhat comfortable. Do I dare use that word for early July here in Alabama? But it really is. Certainly could be a lot more humid, that's for sure. Temperatures are cooler underneath the trough. Look at all the 60s and 50s around the Great Lakes at mid-afternoon. These are 1 o'clock observations. And, you know, by golly, it's cooler here today. The numbers are lower. Birmingham sitting at 88, 86 for Anniston and Gadsden, 91 for Tuscaloosa. And again, the dew points are low, so nobody griping about that. Temperatures are not quite where we forecast them today, and that's a good thing. We'll be dry, of course. There's the convective outlook for the rest of today and tonight. Slight risk up around Baston and New York City, and also up in the northern Rockies and the upper high plains. Tomorrow, slight risk. Again, out there over the heartland, back up into eastern Montana, and on day 3, which is Saturday, a slight risk pretty much along Interstate 40 from Amarillo to Nashville. And Sunday, the northern third of Alabama in a slight risk of severe weather as a surface boundary eases in from the north. QPF map numbers are going up. Now we're looking at 2.5 inches near the Tennessee border, and this is valid through Tuesday morning at 7 o'clock. The amounts taper off as you go south. And initially, the better rains will be up north, but they will be shifting slowly southward through the first half of next week, as you'll see. And we'll peak at the tropics. It's quiet, an old boundary in the Gulf producing disorganized storms. And as we've talked about for days, you have to watch those in the early season. Sometimes little backyard systems can spin up down there, but with this strong trough, I don't think that'll happen. So no tropical storm trouble for the holiday weekend for the Gulf Coast. This is the GFS, the 12Z run, valid at 1 o'clock tomorrow. Look at the 594 circle showing up over Texas. That's hot, Dallas and Houston. But the trough continues over the east, and again, we stay dry. We'll call it mostly sunny with low 90s. Saturday, the model continues the trend to dry, and we will pretty much scale back any chance of rain. Looks like the day will be mostly dry, but again, you got to watch that action up around St. Louis. Some of that could drift down in here Saturday night, but for now, we'll leave it with only isolated showers late Saturday or Saturday night. Sunday, here comes your next surface boundary, and showers and storms should begin to increase initially over the Tennessee Valley, but then dropping south during the course of the day. And highs will back down into the upper 80s. And Monday of next week, look at the southern edge of the westerlies, pretty active. A series of little vortices on that. And that could be a pretty wet day if that's right. Showers and thunderstorms likely, highs mid to upper 80s. And we'll take that rain. The rainfall surplus for the year's pretty much vanished. We're right at dead even for 2009. And again, the GFS is doing the same thing. It's trying to push all the showers south of Birmingham on Tuesday with dry air for the northern third of the state. And Wednesday, pretty much the same deal. The showers confined to South Alabama. We'll begin to trend it that way in the forecast, and just watch. You know my deal. We don't get fronts south of Interstate 20 that often, but with the persistent trough that has been over the east, maybe there's some credibility to that. So we'll see. And then Thursday of next week looks fairly dry, if this is correct. Peak out there at the end of the forecast. This is the 18th of July. Nice shortwave over the Great Lakes. Good news, no 594 circles around here. And again, that looks pretty standard for midsummer in Alabama. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video today. We'll have notes on the blog, alabamawx.com. My next video will be tomorrow morning at 7. We'll kind of go on the holiday schedule, just crank out one of these tomorrow. And Brian Peters will have these over the weekend. And if you're local to us, we invite you to watch us on the tube this evening, the television, ABC 3340 in Birmingham at 5, 6, and 10. Again, thanks for watching. Have a wonderful evening, and God bless.